families. I want to play with some colors today, and I don't have much time, so I thought we'd make a video like this. After yesterday, I need something relaxing and a bit chill. I reorganized my entire studio, and this is sitting on the floor and playing with colors I don't normally use and with materials is something I'm craving today. Also, I apologize, there's construction noise outside and the occasional jet flying by, which might be a bit loud. I have so many pretty art supplies I rarely use. It's such a shame. So today I will use some toned paper and some oil pastels. These are Neocolor oil pastels. These are the water-soluble Neocolors. And then I have also some soft pastels. I'm not sure yet if I'll use them. And just see what kind of color combinations I come up with and just learn about these colors and how they work together. Because recently I've been enjoying making these color charts where I just lay down every single color I own in one medium and then sort them by light, light medium, medium, dark, or dark, dark. And this changes, by the way, depending on the background. So here we have a lot more lights, tiny bit of mediums, and then very few darks compared to this lighter beige paper. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do, and technically I could work in sketchbooks or on canvas, but I don't want to. Today I don't want to make a finished piece. I just want to study my colors a bit more. I doubt that this paper will hold any water well, so we'll just use probably the dry materials. So these are the water-soluble ones, and compared to the plain oil pastels, they're a bit harder. This is just oil pastel and it feels a lot more like lipstick, I'd say, but not as soft as maybe Sennelier would be. Just putting everything down and seeing how they appear on this paper. Some of them are dirty too, don't mind me. I'm going to a cafe later with a friend. She and I, we meet weekly for some co-working time together to hold each other accountable and reach our goals. I really like that, to have that kind of regularity in my life, because every day looks so different. I just wake up and I see what needs to be done. I don't have a regular schedule, so to speak. And I'm not even sure you can hear everything going on outside, but there's like, I think a building is getting renovated, a baby is crying, music is playing in a cafe. It's just daily life. Oh, and I don't have any of the paper left on these crayons. That's actually because of Sandy Hester. She's another artist here on YouTube. And she takes off all the paper and then breaks those crayons in two so she can use the broadside. And I liked the look of it. I liked how it looked in her studio, and I wanted to have that too. So before I took off all the paper and broke them, I made a color chart in my sketchbook and named each color so I can, if I want to buy it again, I can find it again. But I like it a lot, just seeing the color as is, without any paper obstructing my view. Okay, have I? I think I have used that orange already. And you see I'm not really using any rhyme or reason in placing these colors right now. I could have sorted them, I guess. I didn't. This is a very unplanned, just see what happens kind of moment right now. I never use pure black in any of my paintings. I like to use very dark colors and maybe mix them together to get near an almost black. But this just looks so unhappy next to all the other colors, so it doesn't vibe for me. And last one, UK. So you might want to have a wet paper towel near you. What I'd like to do is take a photo of what we just did and then edit it, go to filters and use the first black and white filter, which makes it so much easier to figure out which are the dark tones, which ones are the middle ones, and the lights. So anything that looks like a white is definitely a bright or lighter color. And then anything that almost looks like the background of the beige paper is a mid-tone, and everything that looks darker or like black is the dark tone. So let's start with the whites. I'm gonna ignore the top one because it was the oil pastel. We're only using the water-soluble crayons today, I think, for this. This is a very limited range of bright colors in this set. We're already in the mid-tones with these. So let's like... Oh, no, that's too dark already. That's definitely mid-tone. Did I just use this? Yeah. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bright tones. And then we have the mid-tone range over here. It's windy. Oh gosh. I really love working with open windows, but sometimes it's a struggle. So we have the orange, and then the beige one would be mid-tone. These are the lights. This is the black. I'm having a really hard time concentrating today. This is dark, so this one would be okay. Mid-tone. So these are darker for sure. This one as well. And I'm just going by my black and white photograph to see what works and what doesn't. So far we have the light. I don't know if you can hear this. So far we have the lights, the light mid, the darker mid, and the dark darks. Okay, I think those should be fine. So we stop with this one. Oh. So these are the darker midtones that don't look as much as the background, but are actually already distinguishable in contrast. And now we have the dark darks. And you wouldn't think this is a dark dark, but the vibrancy of this on the background looks very dark already. Not black, not as black as, let's say, this navy blue, but pretty dark. So this way, when you paint an abstract painting or portrait or anything, and you want to have a range of value, you don't want it to look flat, then you just use one of each of these categories, one color at least of each of these categories, and you have a pretty amazing painting technically. With this then in hand, you can take this same approach again, take a picture of it, turn the filter to black and white, and then sort within each category from lightest to darkest. So you have an even better understanding of the whole range you have in this one color set. So, but let's test that concept. Oh shoot, that wasn't smart. Okay, let's test that concept to say one of these each in a painting should make a good painting. Let's just draw little thumbnails for testing. And let's just choose this and this. No, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. Just to show my theory, these are actually the gray scales, the different values. We have the white, light gray, mid gray, black. So technically, when I do anything with these, it should be interesting to look at. Then let's say comparatively, if I do all in the same family. Oh, no, this doesn't really count. Let's do this. These are all light mids. And when we turn this black and white later, we might see a difference. shoot, I don't know which one. Ew, I don't know which one I picked over here. This doesn't look right. I forgot. Okay. Oopsie. I think I'm a bit too strong today. Okay, let's take a picture again. Now if you look at this, every single one of these 6 where we use all 4 of the values looks interesting, and the one where we used all the same values down here, not so much. This is how you can improve any form of art, abstract, portraits, landscape. Figure out the values of all your pretty colors and then have a play. And always take into consideration your background color. Let me know if you enjoyed today's little sketch session and if this value scale was something new to you. And I will see you tomorrow. Let's make the world a more colorful place, one painting at a time.